Hey, thank you for joining me in this next video. We're going to try and get through questions 14 through 19. So on number 14, you'll notice I wrote hoi vux, and I have y equals 3 already graphed. I knew it was a horizontal line because I saw the y equals goes with hoi. Hoi is horizontal, 0 slope. The next part of this question is telling us to graph a line that is perpendicular to y equals 3, but it's also going to go through the point 2, -1. So 2, -1 is right here. Because it's perpendicular, perpendicular is going to be the opposite reciprocal, or in this case, instead of a 0 slope, we're going to an undefined slope. Undefined slope gives us a vertical line, and since it has to go through this specific point, it tells me this is how my line is. And then if I were to write my equation, because it's a vertical line, it's going to be x equals the x value of 2, which also matches the x value of 2 from the problem. 15, we're asked to write an equation of the line. When you're writing your equation, you need to identify the y-intercept, so where it crosses the y-axis is a -3, and then our slope. So we find another point. So here I'll go with this point. From my first point to my second point, I see we're going down 1, 2, 3 squares. So since it's down, it's a -3, and we're going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my slope would be -3/5. And then my equation, since I have the slope and the intercept, is going to be in slope-intercept form. So that's going to be y equals my slope, which is -3/5x. And then I have my y-intercept of -3. Okay, going on to number 16. This one we are being asked to graph. So the first thing we want to do is identify our slope, which is our m, which in this case would be -1/2 because that's what's in front of x. And then our b, I don't have anything added or subtracted, but I do have that x value, which tells me my y-intercept is at 0. And you will have one just like this on your test, so make sure if you don't have anything added or subtracted, that means you have a y-intercept of 0. This is identical to what you're going to see. So I go ahead and I begin at the origin. My slope is -1/2, which means I'm going to go down 1 unit, right 2. Down 1, right 2. To get the points on the other side, it's up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. And we get all of our points. Okay, and if you want, you can draw your line through them. I will be looking for those points on your test. I need to see your points for you to get credit. Going over to number 17, what is the x-intercept? So the x-intercept is where it crosses or touches the x-axis. So here's my x-axis. I'm looking for the x-intercept, -3. Or you could write it as a point, -3, 0. Number 18, what is the 0? I am letting you know right now, this word 0 is going to be popping up over and over again. That word 0 is the x-intercept. So same thing as before, where does it cross the x-axis? This is right now at 3, and that's all I need. So you see this tomorrow, 0 is the x-intercept. The last one here is talking about identifying the slope, and I see this line, so this is once again that hoi vux. Since this is a vertical line, I go with vux. This means a vertical line, undefined slope, has an x equals. Because I'm asking for the slope here, my answer would be undefined. All right, I'll see you in the next video.